Hi, dear friends, and by dear friends, I mean the two people I've told about this channel. Thank you for coming and seeing my videos. These are definitely works in progress. The whole channel is a work in progress. This is going to be a very fluid process where imperfection and failure is deeply welcomed and encouraged. So I am working hard at trying to get quantity out over quality. It is more important to put out a lot of videos instead of quality videos. I don't believe that. I just believe that's what it's going to be like at first. I'm going to be putting out a lot of videos and hopefully quality as well, and hoping to eventually fuse together quantity and quality as my process gets a little more refined. But right now we're looking at the rough cut stages of this channel, and thank you for being a part of the process and offering me feedback wherever you can, especially in the comments. That would be really helpful, since it'll probably be only, one or two of us here at any given time. It's, small little powwow here. But just to give you guys an idea of what to expect for this channel, I have a few things in mind. One thing is definitely this vlogging, talking about various topics. I'm not sure what they'll be, because honestly right now it's probably going to primarily be about depression, because that is what is in my life right now, and that is pretty all-consuming in a lot of ways mentally. That it's really what I know. It's what I know right now. So yeah, depression vlog. What's funny about this is that in the spirit of failure, this is my second take on this video. I actually made an entire video about all of what's going to happen on this channel before I made this one. The camera did not film it, or something happened with the memory card. I didn't get the data. All I got was the audio and no imagery. I am dealing with it as I am trying to be comfortable with failure, and I'm okay. Is that convincing? Is that convincing at all? Because, I felt very authentic when I said that I am okay with that. So yes, clearly failing is not something I deal with well. So that's what this channel is definitely here. It is here for me to practice the primary theme of this, which is it's okay to not be okay. And one of the things to expect from this channel are vlogs that are going to be really focusing on the fact that it's okay to not be okay, and to actually embrace discomfort, and actually embracing pain and even fear. And the fear one's going to be a little harder for me, because that's one that I'm still trying to wrap my brain about how to, be okay with fear. But it's a lot of things that I would like to think about, and also to discuss. Sorry, my cat wants to play fetch. Please hold. So yeah, it's okay to not be okay. It's going to be a primary theme for this. The other thing I really want to do is let's play of video games, because I love video games. I don't get to play them as often as I like, and I have a chance to do that now. And if I can do that in a productive way, in such ways that some people do with their Let's Plays, I would love to do that. And that's actually kind of secondary to the primary reason, is that I think video games have gotten so incredible, and there's so many ranges of things of games that are, opened up to the entire world. And so some of them are focused around depression, and being someone who's depressed, especially right now, it would be really fun to investigate those games and see, well, what do they do for me? Does it work? Does it not? I don't know. And just take a look at games that are like that. So I like video games, and I think I come from an era where it was shameful or considered a bad thing to be into video games, and now everybody's doing it. I like video games, and I guess this is me embracing that. Oh, hey there. Oh, please hold. You guys, fuck off. I love you guys, but fuck off. Oh, okay, good boy. Good boy. Good kitten. Okay, back on track. So some Let's Plays, if I figure out the technology, can be in the future, but I will figure out the technology. It just might be a little bit of waiting until I get that figured out and just get shit going, basically. And then the other thing I really want to try for this channel is some whiteboard things. Not fancy whiteboarding, but, you know, just basic illustrating things on whiteboards and using, you know, just speeding up time to get my point across, because I'm a very visual person, and just sometimes trying to convert the pictures and the thoughts in my head into words can be a very messy process, and sometimes a picture just says it so much easier than if I were trying to say it without showing it. So whiteboarding could be really awesome, so I would really like to try that too. But, you know, in the spirit of failure, I want to learn from my failures as well as improving. In fact, there's already improvements I already know I would like to have. I would like to make this channel visually pleasing. I would like to have, you know, a fun background, or I would like to have I'd like to have an outro, I'd like to have thumbnails, and I want a nice, like, better lighting. I have okay lighting, but I would like, you know, better lighting or different lighting than this. And those are all future goals and such, and way down the line, and not something I can focus on right now if I'm looking for quantity first and then quality. I keep saying that. Goal is quantity and quality, but quantity first, then quality, and hopefully the combination of the two through practice and experimental learning in the spirit of this channel. It's okay to not be okay. I'm already to a great start. I already had one video fail. I have really had to think hard to figure out what to make for my first video, and this feels like a pretty good start, and we'll go from there. I want this to be a very fluid process, so I don't want this to be something that I'm locked in or that I'm dead set. I want this to be organic, and then eventually I can tell, like, I'll get my rhythm, things will start solidifying, but I still want that nice room for movement to happen. I want things to be fluid. I want things to be able to change and evolve, and I don't want to necessarily be just locked into one thing. But that's easy for me to say right now because it's a wide open space. So I'll just see what starts to happen and get hammered out for my two friends that are watching me. And thank you for being here. And this is probably when I will say something about see you guys soon and go to outro.